Match reaction, Manchester United 4, Liverpool 3. Get your comments in on that game, but I want to know your reactions to that game first.
One of the most exciting, unbelievable games in FA Cup history I've witnessed. I'm telling you, absolutely. I'm shocked. I thought at one point we're going out. I thought the energy had run out of this team. Then they came back. It was just unreal. And to be truthful with you, both teams were excellent today. It wasn't just Man United, unbelievable at the end. We all know that. But you have to give credit where credit's due. Two sides out there, FA Cup, going for it. And at times it was like they were attacking, we was attacking. I just cannot believe the scenes inside Old Trafford with the Manchester United fans going ballistic. We was going ballistic. I cannot believe. I know yous were going mental. Really, the words, I could go through the game and tell you what it was about. This happened and that happened. But the excitement was unbelievable. Ahmad at the end, it's unbelievable. Everyone what was inside that ground today will never, ever forget being in there. That's my first thoughts.
You talked about energy before. We've not seen that energy what we're seeing today. Why are we only just seeing it now?
I think when you look at the energy, and to be perfectly honest with you, you look at 40 minutes in that first half, the energy from United, they were there, they were pushing, they were really pushing Liverpool back, playing the game, passing, running, all moving, doing well. 1-0 up, it was great. And then suddenly they sort of like stepped back a bit. Liverpool got 2 goals. I couldn't believe it, and I don't think anyone out there could believe it. And then when the second half started, you just thought to yourself, United have stopped running. The energy seemed to go out of them, the momentum, and Liverpool just seemed quite happy to play for it. And then, to be honest with you, space was conceded by both sides in the first 20 minutes of that second half, and it was back and forth, you know, and I thought to myself, you know, something's got to happen here. But Liverpool always seemed as though they were within themselves. And then 10 minutes from the end, you could sort of sense in the crowd.
Manchester United, though, they hung in there, though, today. And for me, you know, comeback kings, how many times did we come back from a losing position today? And they kept on going.
Well, the second goal was the comeback. The crowd sensed it, and then suddenly Anthony got on there. And what you had to look throughout the game, every change what was made by each player, what came off, every player done the business. They improved the game. Normally when you see players what come on, they don't seem to improve. And the game improved and it opened up and it was just unbelievable.
Could have won it at the end as well with Rashford in normal time.
2. Rashford had 2 chances there. Could have, you know, you was up and down. You was up and down. It was just, I just can't sort of contain myself. And I'm just trying to get something out of the game and think to myself, when have I seen anything like that? And I haven't. Not at this moment in time. I can't think of anything. But
this is one of the most special, one of the special games in the FA Cup. Surely that today.
Listen, it was one of the most special. But I'll tell you something. I've got to give Onana credit because in the 62nd minute of that game, the second half, he made a tremendous save that kept us in it. And I thought United, the subs were starting to be made then. And things improved. And then we went into extra time. And extra time was just like a dream. It was like the worst and the best of anything you can expect from football. And that's what entertainment is. And it's an FA Cup game. You play them in the league, it'll be totally different. FA Cup, Man United, Old Trafford against Liverpool, the enemy, the arch enemy, and to stick it right up them at the death. And there's nothing better than a last-minute winner to see the Scousers on the knees, because they are on the knees. Yes, I gave them credit. They played well and all that. You can't knock it. 2 sides there play football. But there's no better enjoyment, from my point of view, to see the Scousers on the floor, Klopp on the floor, on his knees, begging for the earth to open up. And that cannot be, nothing can better that in football. At Old Trafford.
I'm going to have it on rewind tonight. I'm going to watch it for at least half an hour, Klopp's face in extra time when that full-time whistle blows.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, Klopp can't turn around and say Liverpool was a better side or Man United was a better side. 2 sides going at it, right? Different sections of the game and that, but they never gave up. United never gave up. Liverpool never gave up.
Both teams at times in that match, even including extra time, had to hang in the game. You look at Rashford could have won it late on. Yes, we've had moments in the game where we had to hang on, but it wasn't a dominant Liverpool performance all the way throughout. They should have finished United off at times and we should have finished them off.
That was the type of game it was. You know, they were attacking, we was attacking, and then they kept the game for 20 minutes. We had virtually all the first half. They had virtually all the second half. Extra time, 50-50. But that's what it's about, and you've got to put your chances away. I thought we'd missed our chances with Rashford. But this team never gave up. And if anyone can turn round and say them players there, right, were useless today, right, they don't know what they're talking about. And I mean on both sides as well, right? They've got something, they've got the energy. Ten Hag, is the demand to take him forward? Will he improve the team? I've always said he will, and I think he will. Yes, some players will go, but them players out there today showed what it is and what it's all about playing for Manchester United. Something we've truly missed. Maybe this is the magic of the FA Cup, and this is what can turn everything round. And I'm telling you, Erik Ten Hag should be proud, and Klopp deserves everything he gets. Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. But you look at the team as well, how we finished with the team today. Did we have two defenders? Did we have three defenders at the back? You know, the way we actually finished that game with the amount of attackers on there, and we just kept on going for it. Should we play like that every week? Stick three at the back?
Listen, what it was, when you see Harry Maguire, right?
But the thing is, that was an entertaining game of football today. There was large parts of that game what was entertaining.
No, I think the whole game was entertaining because you have to look at the game as a whole. Yeah. And what you have to look at is Manchester United players, right, fought for it. It didn't matter if you were centre-half and then suddenly you're playing left wing, right? That's what was happening. And if a left midfield player was playing centre-half, that's what your game was. You were centre-half and you put in a shift as a centre-half. It was all about working for each other. And that was the best thing about today. They all fought for each other. I could go on and on and on. But both sides, great game, and the game ended up in the way I hoped, everyone out there hoped, and at the end of the day, I have to say this, we're going to Wembley, we're going in the semi-final, and we'll go to the final, and we'll turn it round, and we'll get that FA Cup, because based on that, that team will never give up.
No, I totally get that, but we have got to think about consistency as well with this Manchester United team. But like you say about the magic of the FA Cup, this is a competition we do surely need to win this season, just to have a bit of joy, considering where we are with our league position.
I'm not going to get carried away with consistency, because I don't believe that this team can do consistency, right? We don't know what we're getting from one game to another, because at the end of the day, did anyone ever see that game coming? No. So at the end of the day, what we're going to get the next game, you don't know. Yes, we're now in it. We're in the semi-final. We can win the final if we get there. At the end of the day, that's what we want, and it'd be a fantastic. The game was superb, and that's it.
I've got to ask you, who's your man of the match today? There were some standout performances today, but can you pick one?
Until Anthony scored the second goal, I would have said Wan-Bissaka. But now, at the end of the day, I've got to say Ahmad, because that goal and the way he scored it will be remembered forever. The kid, I think, has only played 4 times. Absolutely. The composure was unbelievable for such a young lad. And the thing is, he started it on the edge of his own box and just carried on running. What more do you want?
Yeah, shame he got sent off, but at the end of the day, he's won us the match today, so I hope he's got his chin up and he's laughing. But let us know what your thoughts and opinions are. Currently, right now, as we're filming this, we don't know who we've got in the semi-final, so let us know in the comments below, and we'll speak to you again shortly with a match reaction with Webby. Thank you.
Thank you.